Welcome, listeners, to another episode of Timeless Sparks, where classic stories illuminate the questions that shape our lives. Today, let's travel back to late 19th century Russia for a tale that probes the very heart of human existence. The Bet by Anton Chekhov. It all began as the first autumn leaves fell and rain tapped softly against the tall windows of a banker's mansion. Inside, lamps glowed and conversation buzzed, a gathering of minds brimming with energy. The topic of the evening, capital punishment versus life imprisonment. Some saw the death penalty as swift and merciful, believing that endless years alone behind bars must surely be a greater cruelty. Others disagreed. Among them was a young lawyer, wide-eyed and spirited, who argued that even a life of hardship was preferable to none at all. Faced with so many opinions, the banker, older, confident, and flush with wealth, grew reckless. Perhaps it was the wine talking, or perhaps pride, but he made a dramatic offer.
I bet 2 million rubles you couldn't last 5 years in total solitude.
The lawyer's response.
I'll do 15.
A hush fell over the room. The terms were set. The lawyer would remain voluntarily imprisoned in a garden lodge on the banker's estate, forbidden to see or speak with anyone for 15 years. If successful, he'd leave a millionaire. If not, the fortune would remain with the banker. The stakes were set, not just in money, but in the fabric of two men's souls. The 15th year arrived like a thunderclap. The night before the bet would end, the banker, now desperate, crept across the moonlit garden to the lodge. The consequences of losing, of handing over his last fortune, were intolerable. The cold metal of a revolver weighed heavy in his coat pocket. He planned something unthinkable, to rid himself of the lawyer, and so escape his own defeat. Inside the lodge, he found a figure barely recognizable. The lawyer, emaciated and serene, lost in meditation at his desk. On the desktop lay a letter, written in trembling hand. The banker read it by candlelight.
I despise your money, your vanities, and the shallow pleasures of the world. I have tasted wisdom, and it has made the things you prize seem like ashes to me. Before sunrise, I will leave this place 5 hours early, forfeiting the prize.
Never in his life had the banker felt so shaken. As the lawyer slipped quietly into the night, the bet was lost by both men. The banker kept his wealth but lost his certainty. The lawyer lost the fortune but gained the wisdom to renounce it. In Chekhov's story, the winner wasn't the one with the gold, but the one who found what money could never buy. We are left to wonder, what is the true measure of a life? What is gained in solitude, and what is lost in the unthinking pursuit of pleasure? Thanks for joining us on Timeless Sparks. If the bet stirred your thoughts, share this video or tell us, would you take the wager? And what would you want to discover in 15 years alone? Subscribe for more stories that set your mind alight. Until next time, stay curious and keep searching for your own answers.